Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Today we're going to get started as one of these other countries. I love the way this is presented. It's like, oh, here's your nation choices. And then people ask in Twitch chat, they're like, can you play as Brazil? Can you play as Hungary? Can you play as China? Well, the answer is yes, but you got to click on other countries because they only list a few countries here. But once you go to other countries, haha, you get the normal paradox, hey, it's a world map thing, and you get to say, hey, I want to play as Tibet, or hey, I want to play as, I don't know, Spain or Portugal or some shit. You can play as anyone you want in this game. So today, we're going to hop in as Turkey. Why? Why not? It's turkey time, boys. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, it's only June. Well, Thanksgiving came early this year, apparently, because we're playing Turkey. Okay, let's take a look at our nation. We are led by a guy who has just wild eyebrows. Holy shit, can you imagine if this was actually a monobrow? He would look fucking Neolithic as hell. But no, they're just wild eyebrows. Let's see, we're non-aligned. Despotism. Oh, we're a despotism. Okay, works for me. And apparently we have elections in our despotism. Currently ruled by the non-aligned Cumhuriyet Halk Partisi. And we have a little bit of democratic focus as well. Each nation in this game has democratic, communist, fascist, and non-aligned parties. They're all in every single nation. So if you don't fall in one of those categories, then you're considered non-aligned. We have limited conscription, export focus, and toaster economy, which means 30% of our total number of factories are used to make toasters. Okay. Oh, we got 3 research slots. Nice. Some nations only start with 2. So the difference between a nation with 2 research slots and a nation with 3 research slots is what you get from your national focus here. This is the generic national focus tree. There are only 2 kinds of generic national focus tree, and it's based on whether you start with 2 science, what do you call them, research slots, or whether you have 3 research slots. Since we have 3, that means our focus tree at the end here gives us a small research bonus. 1 50% for electronics, 1 for industry, and 1 for weapons or artillery. Now, if you have a nation that only has 2 research slots at the start of the game, then this last little beaker down here, tech sharing, instead gives you a 5th research slot. So instead of giving you all this research bonus, it gives you another research slot. But we're going to get our 5 research slots just right there. All right, cool. But yeah, this is the generic idea tree. And it's actually really, really powerful. The generic idea tree is one of the best idea trees in the game. It is a little sad that there are so many nations that have the generic idea tree. But the fact that the generic idea tree is good makes it a little less sad. All right, what about our military? What do we have for our military? Let's see. We have 14 boats, 1 battle cruiser, 2 light cruisers, 6 destroyers, and 5 subs. All right, let's get you boys met up here in Istanbul. Our capital is in Ankara. Secondary capital is Istanbul. And we don't really have that many other minor little cities here. All these little green dots, these are all victory points. Typically it's a city, or like an industrial yard or some shit, or a dock. Sometimes it's just a dock. What about our army? What do we have? 27 divisions. All right. Ooh, mountaineers. And cavalry, huh? Okay. And some type of reserve unit. All right, you guys go in your own little army. So here's the main force. This is our actual infantry. What do we have for generals? Rauf Orbey, Saleh Omertak, Nazmi Soluk, and Gemil Kahit Toydemir. He's our only level 3 general. Okay. And he is a desert fox. He gets movement, attack, and defense bonuses in the desert. This guy is a trickster, gets reconnaissance bonus. And this guy is a hill fighter. Bonuses in the hills. Well, we do have a lot of hills. Actually, I think there's more mountains here than hills. Unfortunately, there's no simple terrain map mode, although there is a simple terrain mod, which makes the terrain just obvious what it is. But you can kind of tell. Hills, hills, hills. I mean, not hills, sorry. Mountains, mountains, mountains. Mountains, 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 mountains. Mountains, 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 mountains. Mountains, 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 mountains. These are hills. See how there's small little bumps? This is a hills province. It's a desert. These are mountains. Desert. Yeah, for the most part, we don't really have a lot of hills. We have mostly mountains. So that hill-focused guy, he better learn how to fight in mountains pretty quick. All right, anyway, I'm going to get Ralph Orbe, who has no skills. You're going to be my main general, Ralph. Now, all these guys only have... What are they called? They're called trained. Yeah, they only have trained. So we're going to get them exercising. Get them up to... is it called veteran? No, regular. They're called regular once you upgrade them. You can exercise your guys all the way up to regular, which is like the level 3 skill. You guys can also exercise, but... I think I'm going to swap the cavalry and this reservist infantry into just regular troops. Uh-oh. Which one is the reservist? One of these two is a reservist, but it doesn't show the arrows here. That's weird. Bogazi Tugaze, this is the reservist. All right. Yeah. That is not what I wanted at all. I just did the wrong ones. Oh well. Now we only have infantry. My bad. I wanted to keep some mountaineers and some... well, I just wanted to keep mountaineers, but I fucked up. Alright, anyway, get rid of this shit. What does a mountaineer division look like? Yeah, it's a pretty good mountaineer division. I fucked that up pretty bad. Alright, so here's our regular military. 3x3. Hard hats. It's good to go. We'll get some more mountaineers later. Alright, so they're exercising. Let's get some research going. Start off with electric mechanical engineering. Sure. Let's get some industry as well. Industry, yes. And let's start building stuff. We have 5 civilian factories ready to rock. Let's make more civilian factories. Let's put one more in each province. And when those are done, we can do some other stuff. Okay, we're also producing infantry equipment 1. Sounds good to me. And we're building fighters. No, we're not. Well, that was nice. We're not building fighters anymore. How about we build some artillery? Do we have artillery tech? We do not. All right, let's build some convoys. What do we need? I'm not going to get that oil. We need nothing. Sweet. So look at that. We have a ton of chromium. That's pretty much all we have is we have chromium. Yeah, that's a lot of chromium. And a little bit of steel. But pretty much just chromium. Alright, cool. And let's get to training some new dudes. Let's build 4 new dudes in the capital. Okay, I think we're good to go. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron. Let's get started with political effort. Yeah. So our plan for this campaign is to flip fascist, and that will turn us into the Neo-Ottoman Empire. Do we have an admiral? We have no admiral. Let's get an admiral. Enver Subasi. Welcome abroad, sir. Welcome abroad. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to form the Ottoman Empire again, but this time it's going to be better. Way better. Blackjack and hookers, everything. So much better. Alright, where do I want to station you guys? Let's put you guys over here. Just make a little defensive line. That'll work. And you guys, well, you're going to get the new recruits. So let's find you a nice defensive line over here. Just like that. Yeah. Ooh, Spanish Civil War, that's early. What will this mean for Spain? I don't know. So yeah, the nationalists get the northern and western half, and the Republicans, which are the communist side, get the northeastern and the southeastern half. Okay, political effort is done. Gives us 120 political power, and we're going to go straight into collectivist ethos. And now that we have 190 political power, let's go ahead and get an advisor for fascism. Fascism on the rise. The Turkish people have a noble history, a history they've been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of CHP. They claim to represent the people, but can so feeble a state enforce the will of the people? Only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. The fascist speakers in Turkey have made no secret what they think of our current rulership and political system. Speeches like these have tapped into a public dissent that is particularly pronounced in the more conservative sections of the military. Alrighty. And Germany has remilitarized the Rhineland, so the red glow is gone. Goodbye, red glow. Goodbye. Yeah, CHP, not California Highway Patrol. It's the Cumhuriyet Halk Partisi. Something like that. I don't know, I just work here. How's our exercise going? Oh, it's going splendidly. Splendid. Okay, we got 2% faster research. Very good. Let's go straight into more research. Straight into research. Who's going to win over here? Who's going to win, the commies or the fascists? You know, I had someone in YouTube on the Germany campaign. They were really upset that I was calling the Republican Spain, I was calling them the commies. But you have to understand, in this game, they are the commies. In this game, they're the commies. There's two sides to Spain in this game. Either they're fascist or they're communist. There is no middle ground in this game. All right, collectivist ethos is done. Let's go straight into nationalism focus. That'll give us a nice little wedge down here. Oh yeah, we're up to 7%. The Millet Partisi. Nice. Basic machine tools. Okay, let's get some industry. Now we have to decide, do we want concentrated industry, which at the end of the line here will give us 100% more factory output, or do we want dispersed industry, which at the end of the line gives us 50% more factory output, 50% more production efficiency retention, and 50% reduction to bomb vulnerability. So if you plan on getting bombed a lot, this is a much better track to take, so that your factories are out of commission for less amount of time. And if you're switching production, this is also a better, if you're constantly switching production, this is also a better line to take, simply because of the efficiency retention. However, I don't plan on getting bombed, so we're going concentrated. No bombing for us. All right, the fascists are going to take Madrid here, it looks like. Now you can tell who the attacker is based on where the little icon shows up. This icon shows up inside the tile of Madrid. That means the attack is happening from the fascist into the communist side. If the icon was on the other side of the line, it would mean, yep, there you go. If the icon was on the other side of the line, it would mean the communists were attacking into fascist territory. Oh, okay, we can modify our government again. So the first thing I think I want to get is the captain of industry, so we can build our industry a little faster. That's a 10% production speed, or 10% construction speed bonus. Pretty good. There's another 10% construction bonus. Very nice. So it's July 1936. We could go a little ahead of time and take construction 2. It's quite tempting, but I think I'll pass. Let's get ourselves some better weapons. Weapons sound good. We're gonna need them, that's for sure. Gosh, we still need 13,000 weapons for our current army. You guys done training? Almost. Let's take you guys, temporarily go into that army. You guys can stop exercising for now. Yeah, when these suckers are done, then I can just put them back in this army, no problem. Hey, nationalism focus. Very good. Next up is militarism. But yeah, this is one of the nice things about the generic idea tree, is if you go the fascist route, you get 5% more recruitable population, 2% more recruitable population. You get 7% more recruitable population if you go fascist in the generic idea tree. It's very strong. The communist section in there is pretty terrible. It doesn't give you anything at all. And the democratic section in there is just, or I guess neutral focus. Yeah, there's neutral or interventionalists, which are both, I guess, democratic, but they're kind of crappy too. Really, the generic idea tree is all about fascist bonuses. It probably shouldn't be all about fascist bonuses, but it is. Alright, you guys are missing supplies. You just need guns, right? Yeah, they just need guns, that's all. Give me the guns! Where's the guns? And Ethiopia has surrendered to Italy. Italian aggression wins again. Well, they've both captured each other's capital. The nationalists start with their capital in Zaragoza, and the communists start with their capital in Madrid. And they both captured each other's capital. So I'd say it's, I don't know, it's kind of a half and half war. Oh, these guys got surrounded, so they're gonna die. Oh, nope, they just reconnected. Oh, look at that. We now have 800,000 manpower available. So good. All right, so since that's the case, why don't we go into industry here and get some more factories and some free research slots. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's a really nice war, isn't it? I've seen this war last for a decade. I have seen this war actually start World War II. Like, you'll have Republican Spain join the Comintern, and you'll have Nationalist Spain join the Axis while they're still having the Civil War. And the World War II, if you go to the current wars thing, Spanish Civil War will have all of the sides. It'll have, like, Germany, Italy, and Japan over here. And over here, have, you know, Russia and all this other stuff over there, Mongolia. It's just crazy that World War II can kick off from the Spanish Civil War. It's neat, though. I like that that's a thing. Oh, these guys got trapped. They're fucked. How we doing there? 28%. Not bad. Support weapons. Very good, very good. And it's still not 1937. Oh, wow, we finished all of our tech. It's still not 1937, so I'm going to hold off on getting anything crazy. Oh, yeah, support equipment. Yes, please. No, we're not going to do any boats. Probably going to do airplanes later. Radio sounds good, but we don't need it yet. Oh, yeah, let's start on our doctrines. So we're going to go for the firepower doctrine. I love artillery. And superior firepower and mobile warfare, both of these are really good if you have small manpower. And we do. This is small manpower compared to the big powers. Mobile warfare doctrine is great if you have small manpower because you just put your people in tanks and they just don't die. And superior firepower is great if you have small manpower because you just hide behind artillery and your troops just don't die. So they're both good. We're going to go with firepower, though. All right, what next? Could get some artillery going. Oh, let's start on tanks. Let's start on tanks. It's never too soon to start researching tanks, baby. All right, what do we want here? Could get a military theorist or an air warfare theorist. I'd rather get a naval theorist, really, because naval points are the hardest ones to get, but well, I guess it's not available. Let's get an industry expert. Yeah. But I think that's a good place to call the episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I've been Shen, you've been you. Come back next time for more gobble gobble action as Turkey. Have a good day.